Guys, welcome back. Y'all know why we are here, man. Y'all know why we are here. This is the last episode, the finale of my LEGO GCPD MOC.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
You said this was the last episode!
I lied.
This thing is looking crazy. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for watching the freaking series, the whole thing. If you haven't already, please make sure to drop a like. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you have not, if you're just tuning in for the first time, if you're just tuning in for the first time, make sure you click the link in the description to the GCPD playlist. This thing is amazing. And we're gonna finish it up today. So the last floor that we have to do, the sixth and final floor, is going to be the detective floor. We're going to do the roof. We still got the chopper that we got to put on, and a bat signal. A bat symbol will be on the bat signal. But this whole floor is just going to be the detective floor. Okay, so Jim Gordon's office, Aaron Cash, what's her name? Renee Montoya, and Harvey Bullock. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to put the sign, the GCPD logo, right here in between these two windows. Do a lot of greebling. We're going to get some wires done. It's going to be dope. It's going to be dope. So first and foremost, what we got to do is obviously get the outside done for the walls, the sides, and the back. And then once we do that, we'll start working on the interior. Let's go. All right, guys, really quick before we get started, I want to just show you, obviously I've taken the base plate off, but I got a bunch of these arch pieces, one for each of these back windows back here. These are 8 long that we're going to be putting on the inside of the windows. We're going to try to make this as nice as possible, on the inside for this final floor. I also have one of these gray ones, and then probably a couple of these brown ones that I might use instead of that one gray one to make little, hallways leading from this side of the office to this side of the office. So just wanted to show that to you real quick. We're going to get started on the sides, the back, and we'll save the front for last because I'm still working on that a little bit. So let's get started.
One eternity later.
All right, guys, progress has been made as usual. So, got a nice design going. I kind of really like this. Okay, I kind of really like this. So the letters for GCPD will be hooked on here. Okay, and I have longer sections of this plastic piping if I need to go, a little bit wider to make, space for all 4 letters. So there's no issue with that there. Okay. The window treatments for the garage side are all done. But on the inside, okay, and I'm working with a couple different designs here. I'm not finished with this, obviously. Okay. There needs to be some stairs that lead up to the roof. And I wanted to kind of put the stairs in back, but I also remembered that the chopper is going to go in back here. So I'm thinking that the stairs are probably going to go right about here, where they are. Might move these over 1 stud, maybe 2 studs. But those will go right there. No, actually 1 stud, now that I'm looking at it. There'll be, an access hatch on the top. The chopper will be back here. Bat signal will probably be over there somewhere. But we've got computer terminals. There's 1, there's 2, and then there is another one on that side. And I was wondering, maybe I could make 3 little offices or whatever. I'm not sure. We'll figure something out. We'll figure something out. And on this side, this is going to be Jim Gordon's office. And I figured that was a nice piece of space to have right there. And then in here in the hallway, I'll put something. I'm not really sure what to put over there. Sort of for you can see. But there's a big chunk of space right there that I can articulate with something. Maybe even make like a little railing or something like that. Some sort of sectional or sectioning, I should say. But we've got more police officers, and I got something really, really cool. I got two really cool villains that I'm going to put at the end of this thing. But what we're going to do now is put this thing on top of the other floors. I want to see what it all looks like together, and then we're going to start working on the roof.
This nigga was clearly lying.
Yeah, so before I actually put this floor on top of the other floors and show you guys what it looked like, I wanted to actually get the tiling done first. Deal with it. Here's some time lapse. I know I said I was going to put this thing on top and let you see what it looked like. But I lied, baby. I lied to you. I misled you. I led you astray, dog. Because I had to finish this dope looking floor. I can't even show you all the dudes. Whoop, whoop. That's the sign of the police. Hold on. Hold on. Come on, bro. And then over here in Gordy's office, in Gordy Howe, look at Gordy. Gordy got the blicky on him. Gordy stays strapped. Gordy stays strapped. We got the bat phone over here. Come on, bro. You got the little Batman mannequin right there. Come on, bro. We got the little pastries. Got some fingerprints back there. Got the little batarang on the desk. Come on, man, with the croissant. And hold on, Easter egg. For those of you that know, there's a little picture of Vandal Savage right there. Because secretly he is the mayor of Gotham City in the comic books these days. But this is so dope. I'm loving this computer right here. Absolutely loving it. Absolutely loving it. She got the pizza. She got pizza and a slice. They sharing. I know, obviously they sharing. She's got popcorn on the desk. And she got her cell phone. Everybody else got their cell phone out these days. The only thing that I have to finish, again, as usual, are the stairs. And I even put some more handcuffs right there. And she got a little burger menu. They eating. That's all they do. That's all they do. Just chowing down. I like the arches. I like the arches. Very simple. You know, I tried to make it as intricate, but also as simple as possible. Less is more. Less is more. So now what we're going to do now, the bat phone is hitting. Now what we're going to do, because he's got to have a direct line to Batman, right? And then he's even got a little bat alert thingy jiggy right there. That's cool. So now I will put this floor on top of the other floors. Okay? And now we will see what it looks like all together. I like this floor. Hey guys, quick break in the action, reminding you that if you are enjoying this video and the content of the channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. It is the best way to support the channel. And now, back to the building. Sorry for my finger right there. But ladies and gentlemen, I don't even know what to tell you at this point. I really don't. I don't know what to tell you at this point. We have to do the roof. Obviously, we have to do the roof. But, and I got to clean up this because there's going to be some dope stuff we're going to be putting in front. We still have the vehicles. We still got 4 vehicles. There's the chopper. We still have to do the roof, bro. I don't think you guys are appreciating the dopeness that I'm giving to you right now. These are gems. These are diamonds in the rough. Not even in the rough. Refined. I'm an idiot. This looks so good though. This looks so good. Okay? Like I said, we still have to put the letters right there. And we still have to do the garage door. And we're going to start doing the roof. So I have to do a base plate. This just looks... This looks like a Gotham City freaking police department. Okay? I have to do, and especially the handcuffs on the front. You know what I mean? The handcuffs is on the front. So we have to do the roof, which I'm going to start right now. We're going to do a base plate, and I got a sweet little design for that. I'm going to show you a couple different things that we're going to be using for that in just a second. So hang tight. All right, guys, real quick. So I had an idea about something, to put on the base plate for the roof, okay? And it is this. And I think, I have no idea what these pieces went to, but these look like the bottom of a ship or maybe something Star Warsy, like with Vader or something like that. But I thought that this would be really, really cool to put out here as sort of an overhang, right, for the roof. And I have these in a dark gray, like the old gray. And I think that's going to be a real good color contrast for the top of the building. So, like I said, we're going to make a base plate, get that started. Ooh, we got a base plate, bro. Now, hold on. Okay, couple different, yo, bro. I just, can we stop for a second? Can we just stop? Let's just look at this picture right here. Let's just stop and let's just look at this picture. Okay, that looks dope. Anywho, so we got a base plate, right? And I told you that I got to stand up for this so you can see everything clearly. So I got the base plate, right? And I got this arch. One little problem is I have to move this plate over here, because obviously the hole for the stairs is right there. So I screwed up on that, so I gotta take this thing off. Whatever. But I've also used a couple pieces of train track here as guide rail. And then I've added tubing all along the front, sorry for the hand, and along the sides and along the back. And I've also got some other Technic rails that I'm going to add to really give a lot more texture, okay? But, you know, once I move this over here, we're going to add a row of brick to make, you know, a big, to make a wall, you know, obviously, so people aren't falling off the roof. We're going to add the chopper and, you know, a little doorway here to get into the building. I've also got some of these cool little engine pieces that I'm going to put up here as, you know, heaters and stuff, you know, obviously to power the building. And then we still have to make a bat signal. So still move. Before we move on, I just wanted to show you what it looks like with the chopper on top, okay? With the chopper on top, bro, this is going to be so sick. This is going to be so sick. I just want to give you a little sneaky preview. And we're not done. We still got villains to add. There's still 2 villains to add. 2 more villains to... Come on, bro, let's go. I got to fix this thing. Ladies and gentlemen, because I'm going to pan up in a second. But as you can see, I've cleared off everything. Cleared off everything. We got the cars in the garage. going to be building the door pretty soon. But as we pan up, I want you guys to get ready for what it is that you're about to see. Look at your man, Clayface. And then your man's Kite-Man, hell yeah! Come on, bro. Hold on, I gotta stand up so you guys can see. So you guys can see the top. We're still not done. Still not done, okay? So I got these grates. I thought these would look pretty cool. But I gotta finish over here. Sorry for my hand. All right, we got Batman up here just for scale. Kite-Man, we're gonna set him up nice like. And Clayface? Come on, bro. Got the chopper up here too. This is gonna be so dope. And then these, you know, like the little turbines over here, this is a really cool addition. I'm gonna take those off of the little mounts that they're on. I'll show you real quick. Uh-oh, easy. But, you know, they're on these little mounts. They were attached to something else. So I'll take them off and then mount them on the side. But this is so sick, bro. Got the antenna in the back, and I have this small bat signal, and I've just put this here for you know, just as a placeholder. But I'm gonna make a much bigger bat signal, and I have something that I'm gonna use for that. Look at this. 6 floors of Gotham craziness. So good. So good. I still have to put the letters on, you know, obviously. But this is so dope. I don't care what anybody says, man. I don't care what anybody says. Damn. I'm sorry for the shakiness of the camera. I'm trying to go up and down smoothly so you guys can get a, you know, a clear picture. This is just so, I'm very, very, very happy with this. I'm very happy with this. I got to get a few more grates. Let me try to get those. We're going to put the letters on and make the door. Let's do that next, guys. So, as you can, let's address the elephant in the room. These letters are not going to stay this way, okay? Not going to stay this way. But I have a little working garage door. It's almost done. As you can see, I got to change 2 plates in the back, okay? But this thing works like a freaking dandy almost. If I can grab it with my butterfingers, which I can't because, like I said, I have butterfingers. But this thing goes almost all the way up. I see now that I'm gonna have to take this piece off because that's hitting. I just noticed that. That's hitting the top there, and it's not allowing it to open all the way like it used to. So I'm gonna have to get a flat plate right there. But that opens really, really well. Like I said, the letters are gonna get changed, but I do like, you know, the overall theme of how it looks. You know, I don't want to obstruct the windows too much, but I just don't have the brick that I need to make proper letters. But you get the idea.